And oh, I don't have my capo. I gotta go grab my capo for my guitar. I'll be right back. She'll talk. How's it going, Facebook? It's good to see you.
I'll say something. Hi, friends. Welcome to Wednesday with the Weatherfords. On our deck, it is getting warmer, but it's still beautiful out here. It is creeping into summer, and I'm excited about that. Yeah, we're excited to be here with you tonight. We have some reflections that are in response to recent events. We have some prayers for and by the Black community, and some thoughts about love and justice and mercy and action. And here's Ken with his capo.
I got my capo and I got a guitar pick and I've got some sweat on my forehead and it's.
I was just talking about how it's summer now.
You were talking about how I sweat? That's so kind of you.
No, I was not.
Oh, thank you.
I was kind. I was not talking about it. We just got to cut the mane and you won't sweat maybe as much.
Yeah, you really don't know how much product is actually in my hair right now, just to let it be flat.
Just keep it contained.
Otherwise, it's just. It definitely gets large on the sides especially. So anyhow, thank you all for tuning in with us this week. It has been a tough last couple of weeks, last 10 days. Yeah, we got some good praying to do tonight, that's for sure. And so, yeah, we're going to start off with a song by my favorite singer-songwriter in the world, Drew Holcomb. Yeah, he wrote this one a few years ago, and it's been one of my favorites ever since. So. I don't know about you, but I like to tell the truth. The truth seems to change every Tuesday. When I watch the news, man, it just gives me the blues. No one listens, just on a mission to hear their own voice. It's a wild world, we're all trying to find our place in it. It's a wild world and no one seems to understand. It's a wild world, there ain't no way I'm gonna quit it. Love is all we got to give away. Some folks ain't got a dollar to the name, others got their own jet planes. We all got the same blood running through our veins. Whether or not you pray, black or white, straight or gay, you still deserve the love of your neighbor. It's a wild world, we're all trying to find our place in it. It's a wild world and no one seems to understand. It's a wild world, but there ain't no way I'm gonna quit it. Love is all we got to give away. Try a little tenderness, maybe some benefit of the doubt. Another person's point of view, try to listen, not to shout. Hold your opinions loosely, maybe you're not always right. Show a little mercy and hold on to love real tight. It's a wild world, we're all should find it. It's a wild world, we're all trying to find our place in it. It's a wild world and no one seems to Love is all we got to give away. Love is all I got to give away. So we finished things up with the book from Kate Boulder last week, and I finally said her name right once we're done with the study. And
right.
yeah, that's about right. But we and this week we didn't come up with a book or anything else. I think we're starting to dive into some new books, and I think we'll probably be drawing upon some of those things in the coming weeks. But today, I don't think anything I have to say can really add to the conversation that is going on in our country, that's going on in our own community. The things, all the protests that are happening in our country, the coronavirus, the just unbelievable amount of things that are going on right now. I don't think I have anything more to add than what's already being said, and so I wanted, and Casey and I wanted to just lift up some other voices, not our voices, and that might be able to speak a little bit better into this. Yeah. I'm going to set this down for half a second and come to this. So this is reflections on the song "Lift Every Voice and Sing" by Aisha Ansano. Aisha believes in the spirituality of food, the power of community, and the importance of self-care. And she is a ministerial intern at a church in Boston. She writes this: Martin Luther King Jr. Day is a time when particular songs get sung. One of them is "Lift Every Voice and Sing." It gets sung in school, in church, and at various MLK Day celebrations or over the course of Black History Month. It's a very, very powerful song. But it's often sung without context, and at times it's sung without a lot of intentionality. When you sing "Lift Every Voice and Sing," do you pay close attention to the words? It's easy on a Sunday morning to open the hymnal and sing along without necessarily processing what we're saying, what the words we're saying really mean. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Bitter the chastening rod felt in the days when hope unborn had died. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. This song deserves to be sung with attention. It is a song that starkly names the horrors and violence of racism in this country. And it is a song that should make us uncomfortable. Uncomfortable with the history that it calls upon. Uncomfortable with the fact that the struggle for racial justice continues and has not come quite so far as it should have by now. How can anyone sing the words, "treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered," without a deep, deep discomfort? So when we sing this song, will you join me in listening or singing with intentionality? Will you join me in deep discomfort that I will be feeling in singing those words? Discomfort with the pain and horror that those words refer back to. And discomfort with the fact that those words did not only refer to a distant history, but also what is happening now. Will you commit to sitting with your own discomfort this week? Right now? And then will you tap into that discomfort and do something? Will you lift your voice and sing until the earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty? sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when Rome unborn had died, yet with steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. So we have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our wearies, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path, we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met Thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget Thee, shadowed beneath Thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. We thank y'all for tuning in. We got some more stuff for you and everything. A beautiful song, one we should sing more often, and with great thought and great passion. So much to pray for tonight. Okay, so you got some crazy sunlight on your head.
I know.
See, that's nuts.
I don't know where to go.
Should we, I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Is that better?
Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Ugh. It's almost below our house, but not quite.
Not quite. And so it's just come out from that tree. And anyway,
Just lean in.
just lean in. How's How's that? Is that all right?
Okay, there we go. That's better. I'll just slouch. So much for posture.
There are so many people, myself so included in this, truly waking up, I think, this week. And finally, maybe, in the last 10 days, starting to glimpse the true horror and pain that so many of our brothers and sisters in this country have to live with. Fear that I will never, ever know or understand fully. But I'm waking up to understand and know that I have been wrong so many times. I thought, I have been wrong. And it is definitively my turn, and I think it is far more than just my turn, but so many of our turns to listen, to learn, and to love. But let's key in on that first one. Let's listen. Let's start there. Let's start by listening. Without saying anything, without anything else, we just need to listen. I need to listen to the stories of my African American brothers and sisters. I need to listen to the stories of history. I need to listen to their stories that are happening today. And I need to just listen. I need to listen. And I have so much to learn. And I need to do those things before I can probably ever fully love. And so it's kind of with that I kind of wanted to open up our time of prayer tonight. To recognize there is a lot of pain and there is a lot of hurt in our nation tonight. But it's not just tonight. This has been going on for a long time. And I think some of us are just finally realizing how painful and how bad it's actually been. So, what are you praying for tonight? Who are the people you're praying for tonight? From the big things to tackling systemic racism, to tackling all forms of racism, individual racism, and so many other things, down to coronavirus, down to the first responders, down to our family members and the ones that we care about. And I'm pretty sure I just messed up my hair in case he's like checking. I think the product's keeping it down enough. But
And a sweat.
So let us know what you're praying for and what are the things that you're caring about. I think we should share some wonderful news out of Wynne, Arkansas.
That's true.
Yeah, because these people have been praying for your dad, and so they need to know the good news.
My parents are so grateful to have not only a church community in Wynne, where they live, but a church family here in Bentonville that has been lifting them up in prayer. So thank you so much, friends, for being our community and their community. And so last Friday, my dad had a scan. He is undergoing chemotherapy for pancreatic cancer and a few cancer spots elsewhere in his body. And the prognosis was not great, but he is showing a lot of progress. He had a scan. They had no idea what kind of news they were going to find, but it was good news. The tumors are shrinking. His levels are going down. It's progress, and it's the treatment. He's responding to the treatment, and so really great news. Huge praise in our world, and we got to spend last weekend with them celebrating that. So thank you for your prayers.
Big time. Thank you. And keep them coming. We definitely need them. We're not out of the woods by any means, but wonderful to get some good news in the middle of all this.
Yeah.
What are the things that you're praying for? What are the things that we can be lifting up for you? We'll keep watching the feed here, but continue to call out a few. Of course, we've said it each week, and we'll continue to for our church, for our pastors, Kurt and Eric and Rebecca, for their transitions, for Rebecca's health, and for all the change that they're going through. Additionally, though, as well, for our new pastors that are coming in July. They're not here yet. I know that some of you are wanting to have heard from them. They start in July. They'll be here soon, and so your patience, please. And
but looking forward to getting them introduced to you. The staff got to meet with them actually this week, and it was a joy to be with JJ and Andrea both.
JJ's here.
I'm sorry?
JJ's joining us.
Oh, wonderful. JJ's actually tuned in right now. Thanks for tuning in with us tonight. And but it was a wonderful time that afternoon to get to be with them this week. And so we are really looking forward to their arrival. But prayers for them as they move and go through all their transitions, all of them. There are so many pastors doing that in the middle of all this that's going on in our world as well. So many prayers for them. Praying for peace and progress in our community, Cindy Mooring. Yes.
I was just going to say that I went to the protest downtown in Bentonville on Monday night, and I know that it didn't end as well as everyone hoped, but and that was unfortunate. So we do need more peace and more progress and more communication. But while I was there, it was really, really powerful. It was really peaceful, and it was very moving to see the square filled with people with signs that said Black Lives Matter, that said no justice, no peace, that said really inspiring things, and people were out speaking up, standing up, showing up, and ready to take action and make our community a more inclusive place. And so I was very moved, and it made me very hopeful for the future of Bentonville. Progress is not easy and it's painful, but it's worth it.
Yeah. For healing in our communities and all over the country, from Gina, Cindy Mooring as well offers praying that our COVID numbers start going down in our area. Donna Johnson as well, Dr. Donna Johnson, praying for our COVID numbers in Benton County to trend down, and also for our friends and neighbors of color to feel loved and supported where they are. All of it. Why did I just do that? That's just habit. I can't open it back up. Now I can't see your comments. Casey's going to get that back up.
There we go.
Keep those prayer requests coming, and we really do appreciate them. I can't think of anything else. No. We love you, we miss you, and we really do appreciate you joining us each Wednesday night. We would love to offer this prayer. I was going too far forward, and so we're going to do that and offer you one more song.
So this prayer was actually written in 2014. This was not written last week or this week. It was written in memory of Mike Brown, Eric Garner, many, many others. And it was recited as a part of a pilgrimage of lament in Berkeley, California. So this was 6 years ago. And, you know, this was happening 6 years ago. This was happening 100 years ago. This has been happening for way too long. It was inspired, the prayer was inspired by Yehuda Amichai and Rabbi Rachel Barenblatt. And, let's join me in an attitude of prayer, of solidarity, and of contrition. Dearest God, we stand before you because we must. We stand before you because truths that should be self-evident are not so evident in our country. And so we turn to you to breathe ever more of your spirit into us, because we find we cannot breathe. The arms of armed forces wrapped around our throats when we call out for justice. We call to you in defiance of a national system that betrays our noble ideals, where tanks and blood fill our streets, where every black man, woman, and child is 20 times likelier to be killed by police. We shout to the heavens with one unified voice: Black lives matter. We are called by Scripture to pray for the day when we beat swords into plowshares and study war no more, when the surplus of war led by greed and deception will not spill into our streets, where swords and tanks and rubber bullets and tear gas will be beaten thinner and thinner, the iron of hatred vanishing forever. We pray to you, because, as our prophets have taught us, human suffering anywhere concerns men and women everywhere. We call to you, O God, because your image was abandoned on rainy concrete for 4.5 hours. For 8 minutes and 46 seconds. We call to you, O God, because your spirit was choked out of a father who called out 11 times, I can't breathe. We raise our hands to you, knowing that the work is ours to do. Black, white, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, atheist, young, old, gay, straight, these are your images. Battered by those sworn to protect and serve. We are all responsible for what happens next. And so, we pray to you, source of life. We raise up our eyes to see you in each other's eyes. To see you, to take risks for justice, to bring through our unified prayer today more love and compassion into the world. Ignite us to combat the hidden prejudice which causes police to open fire in fear, which transforms a child in a hoodie into a hoodlum, a person into a threat. We pray today not for calm, but for righteousness, to flow like a mighty river until peace fills the earth as the waters fill the sea. Comfort the families of all who grieve. Strengthen us to work for a world redeemed. And we say together, Amen. Amen.
Just as we were praying as well, we want to make sure and acknowledge these other prayer requests that have come through. For Charlene Underwood, please pray for your sweet mother, yes. That your brother and you are having to make big changes in her life. Charlene, we're lifting you up. We love you, we miss you, and we're praying for your mom and the changes that y'all are having to make decisions about. And Ferguson, Missouri, I know. It's 2014. And we really haven't changed at all, have we? I don't know why love seems to be such a difficult thing. Perhaps it's because love is inclusive of so many other things. You know, without forgiveness and grace, love falls short. Without effort. We want love to be easy, but love takes serious effort. It's not for the faint of heart. It takes listening. It takes getting to know somebody. It takes getting to know somebody different than ourselves. It takes discomfort. Yeah. It takes trusting. And I'll admit, especially on that front, trust is not something that comes easily to me. But I still think that this song actually gets it pretty right. The title of the song is simply The Longing, and the chorus are these words: love is and always was, the longing placed inside my heart to know you and be known by you. I think love is something that we're all longing for. But it takes risk. It takes great risk. And it's time for us to all stand up and take some great risk for our brothers and sisters all around this country and all around our community and all around this world. These things unseen won't cripple me. I place my hope in you. This deep desire, this longing out, I'm falling into you. Love is and always was the longing placed inside my heart to know you and be known by you. Love is and always was the longing placed inside my heart to know you and be known by you. This place, this time won't satisfy. My soul was made for you. My eyes behold what's beautiful, and I belong to you. Love is and always was a longing placed inside my heart to know you and be known by you. Love is and always was a longing placed inside my heart to know you and be known by you. Love is and always was a longing placed inside my heart to know you and be known by you. Love is and always was the longing placed inside my heart to know you and be known by you. We thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are praying for you. Your staff is praying for you. Your pastors are praying for you. We know, because we know it in our own lives, how difficult and trying a time these past few months have been. And we are hurting this week for our country, but for our black and brown brothers and sisters all over our community, all over the state, all over this nation, all over this world, as we long to stand alongside them, to say we're here and we love you. I am ready to listen. I commit to that. I commit to that. And I hope we can all commit to that, to listen and be open, and be ready to love. We thank you for tuning in. Keep your prayers coming. Send them in. Let us know what's going on. Please continue to support your church. We're still here. No, we're not meeting inside of the four walls, but the church has never been a building. The church has always been the people. And when we get that wrong, we get it really wrong. And so it's always about the people, and it's about relationships. And so we hope that we can continue to be a part of your lives, and we hope that you will continue to stay a part of ours. We love you. We miss you. You can give online and in all kinds of other ways. We close out each week with this blessing. Go with this. Deep peace of the running waves to you. Deep peace of the flowing air to you. Deep peace of the quiet earth to you. Deep peace of the shining stars to you. Deep peace of the gentle night to you. May the moon and stars pour their healing light on you. Deep peace of Christ, the light of this world, to you. Deep peace of Christ to you. Grace and peace.